Hello, I am making the video response to Stephen Bright's awesome hashtag 22 faves, which means basically that we have to pick out our major arcana cards that we love, that we connect to, and just show and tell about every card, why we picked this, and what is it that we love about this particular card. The preparation for this tag took me about 2 hours. I took out every major arcana card of every deck and then compared and so on. You can see all the decks spread out on my carpet floor there, so I had fun all the 2 hours, and this is awesome tag, so we can all dig into our all decks, and I don't have so many. I have only about 30 decks, so there will be cards that are from the same deck in this pile of mine. Okay, let us begin with the Fool card or the Zero card. I chose the card Choice from the Dreams of Gaia Tarot, which is, for me, a choice is for me the choice is where everything begins. Even not making a choice is a choice, and the choices we make are crucial for the rest to come. So the fool that steps off the cliff makes a choice too, and the choices are the beginning of everything. That's why this card, as a zero card, is the best depiction of a fool for me. Then number one card, the Magician. I chose the Wildwood Tarot, the Shaman. You can see he has all the tools, the determination. This man can make things happen, as I am personally connected to this kind of lifestyle and shamanism and pagan life. So this card just tells me a lot for the making magic part of the magician and making things happen with the tools at hand. The number two card is the High Priestess. This card is from the Steampunk Tarot. You can see a lady with a crystal ball and a deck of cards. Part of her face is covered with the hair, and the smile on her face is somewhat a Mona Lisa smile for me, so she knows more than she reveals, and she can use the intuition and reveal the secrets of life using the cards and her own wisdom and the crystal ball. I relate to this card the most of the High Priestess cards. Okay, the number 3 card is the Empress. This is from the Tiferet Tarot. I'm not sure if you can see her. There is the paint jars. Each color represents the different element, and she has the baby in her lap, baby doll, and she's using a brush to paint a smile on the baby's face. Also, there's the globe as the world, and the coins here, and all the other Empress details. Usual Empress. What is the word? I'm searching for the. I'm not sure. I forgot. Sorry. But the mother aspect of this card is shown really beautifully as she is creating the mood on the child's face, as the mother is the one who shapes a child's personality and how it sees the world. So this card has a little bit more than the usual Empress cards on it for me. Now, number 4, the Emperor, is the horned god from the Greenwich Tarot. For me, the Emperor represents the All-Father, or the ruler of all the nature, not only the humans. The king type of emperor has not really good connection with my mind, and this type of nature connected emperor is more emperor-y for me than any other king-like throne sitting emperor. Now for the Hierophant, number 5. I had to pick 2 cards, I'm sorry. The Hierophant as a sage from the Dreams of Gaia Tarot, because the Hierophant is a sage, kind of a person, a teacher, a wise man or wise woman, the elder person who can teach. As you can see from this is the Steampunk Tarot, a older man with books is a storyteller, or he is teaching the young children here. The girl, you can see, is taking notes. They are learning from the older and wiser, and this type of sage hierophant is more hierophanty for me than the religious ones. Now for the 6th card, the Lovers from the Black Cat Tarot. You can see them dancing on the staircase stairs. You can see the gate up there and multiple roads going down and up, and they are dancing the dance of life on the stairs. It takes 2 to tango, as they say, and it's really important to know the moves, and to dance you have to cooperate with the partner. So it depends on both of the sides how it will work out. Will they go to the downward spiral or up? through the gates of ascension here. And the other Lovers card is from the Gilded Tarot. I love just this card every time I see it. It reminds me of the song. I don't know who sang it or what's it called, but this one piece where they sing "You lift me up to rise all the mountains" or something like that. This song immediately starts playing in my head when I see this card. You can see the warrior type, strong man lifting the female up, and this is the other aspect of the cooperation of the love relationship. This is the uplifting of each other and helping, and who is the stronger, the one will be helping the other to reach the light. Okay, next card is the card number 7, the Chariot. This is from the Elemental Tarot. I picked this one because the card is not moving and the charioteer is not even there. You can see the chariot is abandoned actually. The door is open, you can see the wind moving the curtains here, and the man's hat is flying in the wind. There clearly is not anybody there. The charioteer has left. This is a choice also. But why I connect to this card is I'm not a persistent person. I can't routinely do anything, and I tend to walk away a lot from the longer projects that take time. My interest just wanders off and I take on new projects and so on. So this card reminds me of, if you choose not to go forth and leave the chariot to decay here, you have to move it at one point, and the longer you wait, the harder it will be. So sometimes it's good to take a break, but you will have to acknowledge that show must go on. Okay, number 8, the Strength card. Not 1, not 2. I have 4 because I love all my decks and I love all the cards in there. I couldn't just pick one because they are all so different. First of all, the Magical Forest Tarot. The weak and the strong here embrace. This is one type of strength. This is another type of strength. The crown here with a lion, the knowledge-based strength and wisdom driven. Here you can see the Steampunk Tarot. This previous was the Greenwich Tarot. The Steampunk Tarot, the young woman is helping the lion whose paw has been hurt by the little metal gear. She helped to pull it out and is helping to heal the lion. This is yet another type of strength we are talking about here, helping others, and sometimes even the strong and scary ones need help. And the last one is the Ghost Tarot. This is, you can see the child there with a cat and a girl or young woman with ghost lion behind her, huge ghost lion. So this is the inner child and the inner strength, the hidden strength in us, that we have to have both and cherish both of them to be the strong person we are. Okay, next is the Hermit. The Hermit card is my favorite card. I would have chosen all of my 30 hermits to show you, but I managed to pick only one. This is from the Tiferet Tarot. And why this one? Because maybe it's the size of the cards, but you can easily step into this picture, and this hermit with a wolf there is not only solitude, but wisdom, strength, and light bearer or light shower all in one. This is more than just a hermit with a lantern in the darkness. The next is the wheel, and this is from the Fairy Lights Tarot. You can see the watermill here, and the figure on top of the wheel is celebrating. The one who just got out of the water, she is dripping, yet she is happy that she got out and trying to hold on. The one who is going in is panicking there, trying to break the fall, legs first, feet first. And I'm not sure if you can see, but one hand is reaching out of the water, trying to grab this wheel here. So on this card, all the aspects of the turning wheel of life are shown really well. Okay, next is the Justice card. Justice card is from the Theater Dolls Tarot. Why this one? As you can see, they are balancing on the glass seesaw swing. They are holding hands and trying to find and maintain balance. There are spiky or sharp spikes there on the floor. The card tells about one person making choices, how it can affect others around you. If one of them would step off or make a wrong move here, they both will fall, both will get hurt. So we have to choose wisely of our actions and words. So it would be just to everyone. Now for the Hanged Man, number 12. I chose Yet again 3. This is the Magical Forest Tarot because of the albino bat with a book. Just because you can't just not pick this card. And then the Elemental Tarot. As you can see, he is hanging above the water, but he is dressed in full metal gear or metal suit. If he would fall, he would most definitely drown because the metal suit is hard, heavy, and you can't just get it off in a few seconds. You will just sink. And this card tells about not trying to get loose. Just sometimes you have to hang in there and calmly think how you can get out of this situation. Or this from the Theatre Dolls Tarot, looking upon the world from a different perspective while gaining knowledge. Okay, now the number 13 card, Death card, is from the Dreams of Gaia Tarot, Death Rebirth. I'm not sure if you can see the little baby here in this golden egg. This is a beautiful snake that embraces the egg, and the tail of the snake is coming out from the skull. There are 3 skulls there as a base for this egg. And a frog here. Little green frog telling us, as frogs can be in really cold, icy water, they hibernate there. When it warms up, they wake up again. So again, the rebirth, they will be reborn every spring. So this is the simplest and beautifulest death card. Now for the 14 Temperance from Joy de Vivre. Joy de Vivre, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. The light is coming from the window and making everything maybe too bright, but basically you have the water and fire here. The masks she holds are sad and happy. There are moon and the sun here on her apron or dress, and sprouting flowers on one side and the skull here on the other side, signifying all the opposites and death and life. And at the same time she's mixing the fluids of blue and red together. I love the Paulina Cassidy's artwork a lot. The whole deck is just full of little details and hints and hidden things. So every time you look at the cards, you can find something new from them. Now number 15, the Devil from the Steampunk Tarot, because this is just badass. Devil, and you can see He is obstructing the man and the boy here from this furnace here, but the man already has a remedy. He has a big wrench here and tries to take the robot creation devil apart. So this tells us that the devil is man-made. Another devil from Joie de Vivre Tarot is holding a marionette doll here, but the doll has scissors. He can cut himself loose, but the devil itself is chained to this chest of treasure chest or something here. So I'm sorry, my hands are weak. So the devil himself is tied up and chained, but we can get loose whatever we have created in our minds. And another devil, another type of depiction is the Theater Dolls Tarot, the doll with a goat skin or goat mask tries to run himself through the door, which has no walls, so illusions. And as the doll does not need the cabbages behind the door here, but the goat needs them. So this card tells about taking in our heads someone else's ideas or ideas that are not ours and trying to act upon things that doesn't belong to us and getting addicted easily and carried away with something that doesn't belong to us even. Next is the Tower, Fire Tarot and Green Witch Tarot, both showing the power of nature destroying. Here's the Wild Hunt, the power of gods, the power of nature destroying the man-built towers or city here, which beautifully shows the idea of tower, that the higher power has been intervening to whatever you've been building. And my most favorite tower is from the Sweet Twilight Tarot, where you can see a girl and a teddy bear sitting on the branch and observing the destruction, while the teddy bear is listening really carefully what the girl is showing and telling him. So they are learning from it and paying attention of why and what is happening. And the sun rising from behind here is showing that it has to be torn down to make room for yet another day and another project and things. Next is the 17th card from the Wildwood Tarot, the Pole Star, the star that leads us. took places, at least here in the northern hemisphere. It has been used as a guide for centuries. And I took two other interesting cards. This is from the Karma Tarot. I like the serenity of this card, the shades and beautiful depiction, and also the crystal tarot. Same thing, they speak to me with colors and the overall imagery. The next is the Sun card. No, it's not, it's the Moon. The Moon from the forest. What was it? Not magical forest, fairy lights tarot. You can see the moon creature, moon lady, telling a stories to the two. They look like dogs, or are they rats? They are maybe rats. So the moon is telling us the stories, and as you can see, that's a Kali tarot. I have only the mini. I hope you can see. The waters of our imagination and emotions are deep, and we have to be aware of what's lurking in there. So as we all know, the full moon time is the most hectic time for the police and the ambulance. So a lot of people can't handle their good and bad side and make weird decisions during that time. So this is the deep waters and the moon goddess who whispers the weird things in our air. Next is the Sun card, as I love the sun a lot and the warmth, and I am a sun person myself. So I chose the Black Cat's Tarot, the cute playing kittens on the huge sunflowers. This is straightforward, happy and bright card, and the Greenwich Tarot, the warmth, the country home, the beautiful summer day. Beautiful sun cards. I don't prefer the horses and the babies and the suns with smiling faces usually, but something that gives you this warm feeling, this sun feeling. And these cards do. Now this is the number 20 already, and the judgment as a harvest in the Greenwich Tarot, and as a boomerang on the Theatre Doors Tarot. Boomerang is self-explanatory already, but will return to us. We can only hope it doesn't hit hard, or we can catch it, but it will return, and the harvest is telling what we reap what we sow. So it's great when we can harvest awesome fruits from our deeds, but sometimes this is not the case. Sometimes it's the case of boomerang hitting us from the back. So the karma. And the last card is the world, and they are so awesomely different all that I have to. These are the tree of world tree, sorry, tree of life I wanted to say, from the wildwood and the Greenwich Tarot. The Black Cat's Tarot, you can see the white cat stepping out of the black cat's skin as the deck begins with a white cat as a fool. So the circle has been completed, and I'm hoping you can see the face of the white cat. You couldn't be more serene and happy. And then the Fairy Lights Tarot, a world inside of an egg. And last but not least, the Theatre Doors Tarot with Ended Story. The play of life is over. Now we have the choice whether to come back and reenact the play again from a different role, or we can choose yet another play. So here's the after the play scene on the stage of life, and we have returned to the choice if to play again or take some kind of another choice or route. This is one awesome tag to do. I am so hot, the sun is shining so brightly today, and I really thank you, Stephen, for making this tag, because an awesome opportunity to take out my all decks at once and compare them side by side and discover differences and stuff. I haven't done that, not so thoroughly at least, so I'm really happy I did. And this is the hashtag 22 faves, my video response, and thank you for watching. Make the tag. Bye.